Hey, this is Todd. You are looking at the giant box that is Dungeon Universalis. I got this for myself. I found a pretty good deal. I was not a Kickstarter backer, but I'd seen some videos on YouTube about this from some folks who had the game and had checked it out. It seemed really interesting, and particularly in these COVID times, to have some solo options or ways that you could kind of get some D&D, some role-playing type experiences. I know there are lots of these around, and I have a few of them, but this one really caught my attention. So I just got it in, and I thought I would give it the good old unboxing, and let's see what's inside. Now, keep in mind, I did get this used, so not everything, I haven't really looked inside it. Not everything is going to be pristine, but let's see what we've got to work with. Okay. As you can see, the box is huge and deep. Ooh. Okay. Here we can see we've got a special quest book here. So there's some written. This one's kind of smaller. Like it's setting up some, maybe these are some missions, some board setups. Okay. A little bestiary. Let's see what this, I have no idea. I think this uses its own. It's not using in a pre-existing RPG rule, so I'm guessing it's got its own setup for all that. All right, turn to human kingdoms. Let's see, dwarven kingdoms. These look like maybe they're all playable races, maybe? Or maybe not. Oh, let's see. We got Beastmen. Reminds me of old He-Man. Beastman! Destroy He-Man! Was his name Beastman? I think so. I always remember Evil Lyn. Well, there was also Plant. Everything was just, add man to the end of something. Hosts of and more. Okay? Devastators. Devastators, we ride. Okay, I don't know what any of these things mean yet. Northern barbarians. I always dislike barbarian. I've said this before. It's not really what you would call yourself. It's what someone else will call you. Campaign and quest book. All right, cool. The Dead Rise. So these are epic events. All right. Art is very nice. Okay, here we have these got partially punched. Even maybe could have been accidental since they're kind of loose. But again, this is used, so I don't know if someone took those out. Let's see. So does that say exploration and subterfuge skills, special objects, nature skills? Okay. So that's the side. Here's another nature skills. Let's see, what's this stuck on the edge? Looks like your character sheet, maybe? Looks kind of cool. I like that it's so nice and compact. Another one that I have that I'll take a look at is D100 Dungeon, which I did the print-on-demand books, and I got the mapping kit, which basically gives it more of a board game feel. But they've got, 3 pages of character sheet. So this is kind of nice that it's just compact. Here are the rules. This is a hardcover. Let's get this. Oh, this is not the rules. This is this is like a Dungeon Master screen. Never mind. That's kind of cool. All right. Well, that is very nice. So I thought it was like a hardcover book, but instead it is a screen. Nice art on the screen. On this side. Let me get some more of that. Kind of a Balrog looking guy there. Okay, put that aside. Here's the rule book. This is soft cover. It's fairly thick. I mean, it doesn't maybe not look thick, but it feels pretty beefy. I've heard that the rulebook is not especially good. I've also heard this is based somewhat on Hero Quest, which I never played. So unfortunately, that will not help me trying to figure things out when I finally get around to trying to play this. But it looks nice, colorful. Again, lots of nice art. I think this is Spanish. Not that that's neither here nor there, but I think you can also get this as a Spanish version and an English version, I think. Okay, so here are some. See, this might be kind of a more sort of addendum to your character sheet. It seems like this is stuff for tracking things. You get a few of these. Here's same. Let's see, get some more of those. Okay. This looks like we're getting into the boards. Oh, always down for a map. All right. Here we have the map. Very nicely done. Oops. So we've got, obviously these names mean nothing to me, but I like the look. It seems like we have some different areas. We've got some mountainous regions over here. This definitely gives me kind of a North African Mediterranean feel. So you have kind of, forests and greenery along the shorelines, but then into arid regions over there. What is on the back? I think it's just a water. I wonder if they have water stuff, because they grid it up. I like the little shark. Cool. Here's some envelopes. Some green envelope? No, just envelopes. They might have a purpose to those, I don't know. Alright, so stuff to punch. Hey, punchy. Okay, try to leave those alone for right now. Lots of more things to punch out. Okay, here are actual dungeon spots. We've got rooms and looks like just like rubble, and I don't know what that's supposed to be. That one in the corner, just like some moss-covered stone. We got a table. Looks like these might be sarcophagi or kind of crypt type things. Okay. The battering ram, catapult, or is that two? Yeah, I think that looks like a battering ram. Got some horses. Cool. These just are nice because they kind of give you an idea of what sort of thing you may face. There's a ballista. Some more terrain. Some kind of track. Sure that's looking the way it goes from 1 to 10 with the sort of evil devil type thing. I'm assuming we don't want to go up that track, but maybe we do. I don't know. Don't know what anything means yet. There's another track. Seems like it might be the same. I haven't looked at the flip sides of these. Are they the same? They're different. Underwater, kind of an outdoor courtyard sort of area. Not sure what those are. It's more outdoor stuff. All right, so I'm not going to go through all of these. Okay, we're getting to creatures. So we have some counters for creatures. Nice. Yeah, nice. Okay, more terrain. Oops, that's coming out. More creatures. Looks like there's an Etten or something over there. Different kind of troops. You get the whole kind of gamut. It very much reminds me of kind of Osprey, those military books where they'll give these kind of hand-drawn depictions of different historical soldiers. Definitely kind of reminds me of a bunch of those. But that's cool. Obviously, there's a lot of variety. Kind of pseudo sort of Greek, Roman types there. Maybe more Greek. Definitely more Middle Ages. And then, Scandinavian. or your Middle Ages, mainland Europe, Scandinavian types lines. Beastie types. Well, not these, but up here, getting into more monsters. Ooh, maybe there is. Because here we do have a giant shark. Some other kind of sea serpent. Ooh, an angry plant man. Plant man! Destroy He-Man! I'm sure that's a terrible Skeletor, but I haven't watched that show in forever, so I apologize if my Skeletor accent is off. My Skeletor imitation. Not that it was ever great to begin with. Alright, more troops and stuff. I'm guessing that the size of the figure, the size of the whatever the stand, the thing is about the size of the figure. So the bigger their I don't know. The bigger their thing, the bigger they are, right? So Minotaur's pretty big. Those guys pretty small. Those guys even bigger, right? Safe assumption. Ooh, we have some more areas here. There, they're gonna summon Orcus or whichever demon or devil is free. Some more. It's like more submerged, maybe. The idea of submerging stuff is cool. There's those. There's this. All right, so here we have this piece, and I know there's a lot beneath there because this is only like halfway the size of the box. Okay. What does that say? Jugador Oscuro. I'm guessing that's Italian. Spanish. Okay. Stands for some coins to show money. What does that say? Because of you, this game has become a reality. Well, kind of because, not really because of me, but thank you. Dice. It's like one kind of specialty die that looks cool. Otherwise, standard. I didn't have in the camera. So one specialty die for standard D6s. A whole bunch of cards. I'm not going to open those right now. What's this? More cards. So we have different sized cards for, I'm guessing, different stuff. These Underworld. I'm guessing this I can, once I punch out all that stuff, I can put them in there. Maybe in this area. I'm guessing it's got some nice. I like the fact that they give you an organizer of some kind. Animist. This thick one here. Bard. Okay. What's this one say? Used cards from this deck to replace their counterparts in other decks. These are the correct ones. It eliminates some errors. Okay, so there was some kind of errata, so I have to go and do that. It's another one of those things. All right. That is Dungeons Universalis. I don't know what to think of it yet. Like I said, it's going to be really involved. I feel like there are other ones. I have a few that I'm going to go over at some point. Yes, late. This one will be one that will require me to spend a lot of time doing. And so I will probably maybe run some streams or something. Trying to figure it all out when I have a chance. As I've said this before, but one of the problems with the coronavirus age is that it's just really hard for me to get time alone to stream. Especially if it's going to be a longer stream. So it's been a struggle, and I haven't really figured it out yet. But to the extent that I can figure it out, I will. But I'm excited to have it. It really kind of caught my imagination. It's not the only one like this out there. Obviously, there's a bunch. And it's probably the biggest one as far... I just mean as far as footprint. There is. But I think, from what I saw, I think it kind of really does capture... playing these kind of games more than some of the other ones. I think D100 Dungeon also probably does that. I think D100 Dungeon is going to have more of a roguelike quality to it for me, but we'll see. It definitely has a very involved character sheet and things. You're doing lots of tracking and doing lots of rolling. Though I'm guessing that when I run it with the board game accoutrements to kind of give it more of a tabletop board game setup, that might change some of that a little, make it a little bit less, accounting oriented. I have Mage Knight. I haven't really been able to get into Mage Knight. It's also kind of, I know it's sort of the uber solo, it's one of those that people put at the top of their list, but it feels very much like the theme of being a Mage Knight is much less than the puzzling aspect. Or something like this, I think, and D100 Dungeon and some other ones really get more into the the theme is stronger. Maybe it's not as elegant a puzzle, but that it's stronger in the theme. But anyway, that's Dungeon Universalis. I will hopefully get to dig in this more later. But that's all I have for now. I will talk to you later.